Hi, and welcome to Unit 10. I'm going to bow. First, I want to say that as I'm making this recording, Hurricane Sandy has just made landfall in New Jersey, and I know that it's disrupted a lot of people and a lot of systems up and down the eastern seaboard. And I hope that you and yours are safe. If you're anywhere nearby and in any way affected, hope it's not too disruptive for you. And this week we look at service as part of transpersonal psychology. I feel it's important material for a couple of reasons. Number one, because even though spiritual systems all have referred to service as an important part of living in the world, and I think as much as service is implicit in transpersonal psychology, it's not been as explicit as I feel it should be. So this is a chance for me to bring forward service and for us as a group to look at service as a transpersonal practice. I think mostly when service has been included in transpersonal psychology, it's been as a fruit or a result of transpersonal realization or spiritual maturity. For example, some of the early research on peak experiences looked at the claim that peak experiences and other transpersonal experiences would make people more selfish, more self-centered. But in fact, the research shows that people who experience more frequent peak experiences also have a greater social conscience and are more likely to engage in altruistic and socially beneficial behaviors. So we could look at service as a result or as a fruition of transpersonal realization and maturity. I also, though, think that we could look at service as a transpersonal practice, that is a way of developing that maturity. And it all depends on how we understand service, what we mean by service, and in a word, who it is that serves. So this will be a lot of what we explore this week. You'll see a variety of readings. Two of the readings I'm going to ask you to read. They're required. And if you have the time, I really hope you can take a look at the two recommended readings. And I think it's rich material. I think it's great that for those of you in the transpersonal psychology, eco-psychology program, you'll get a whole two-semester sequence next year on transpersonal service learning. I also want to recognize that this week you're encouraged to take part in a transpersonal service project. You'll see online in the course the descriptions of that. It's set up much like a ritual. I think it's important that it have some ritual elements as well as some contemplative elements. And the focus is on service. So in a way, this project this week brings together the three transpersonal practices that we focused on this semester: meditation and contemplative practice, mindfulness; ritual, ceremony; and now service. So this will constitute the focus of the section of the course on transpersonal practices. Glad you're here. Look forward to reading your descriptions of your experiences, your questions, your discussions this week. Bye for now.